but the
Mhm.
culture is predominant and the laws and the restrictions are LDS based. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you were talking and I'll let you guys talk, but, going into the bar, you'll have to talk about the alcohol laws and how those work. So you go there, your husband gets a job. Is he working with a lot of LDS people?
No, so he's pretty lucky. He is a geologist and he is working for Kennecott, which is a mining company here.
Rio Tinto,
Okay.
right?
Rio Tinto, yeah.
Mhm.
There's he knows some Mormon people, some not Mormon people. We live in a place called Daybreak, which is
Yeah,
it's very diverse. There's lots
yeah.
of different types of people here. I happened to be working in Mormon Central. So I won't say specifically where I was working, but I was working in
For
Utah
your
Valley.
safety. For your safety.
I just don't want to
Yeah,
Mhm.
divulge that. But
yeah.
I will say it was in Provo, Orem area, Utah
Woo.
Valley. Super high concentration of Mormons. I think it's about 72%, but my office was probably anywhere between 85 to 95% Mormon. And I will also say I have moved around a lot. I'm from the East Coast. I lived in California for 10 years, Alaska for 5 years. I lived in Ecuador for a year. So I'm used to being exposed to different cultures,
Yeah,
different religions, different ways of doing things.
yeah,
Nothing is like this. I love meeting new people, finding new ways of doing things, hearing things that don't jive with who I am necessarily.
yeah,
This is not that. It is a cult. Living in a cult is different than experiencing a different culture. And I will say, from my perspective and this perspective of a lot of other ex Mormons and never Mormons, all of us never Mormons perceive it as a cult. It
yeah,
feels like a cult if you aren't in
yeah.
it. Whereas Judaism doesn't feel like a cult. It feels like a different religion
Yes,
if
yeah.
you're not Jewish. But this is it doesn't feel like a different culture. It feels like a cult.
I love that you did that analogy because you're right.